Welcome back to our computer skills for beginner series on the Sterling Inside, and this is our lesson 3. If you've not seen lesson 2 and lesson 1, please do well to pause this video and go ahead and watch the first and second lesson on our computer skills for beginner series. And in our last lesson, that is our previous lesson, we learned how to use the keyboard and touchpad. In this video, we're going to learn how to create, save, and organize files and folders like a pro. Trust me, if you've ever saved a document before and you couldn't find it later, the solution is here because at the end of this video, you will know exactly how to organize your files and never lose an important document again. Now, I'm going to start with the definition of a file, that is, what is a file? A file is any piece of information that is saved on a computer. Examples is what? A Word document, a picture, a video, a PowerPoint presentation, a PDF document. Now, what is a folder? The first thing I defined is what is a file. Now let's talk about a folder. A folder is a container used to store and organize files. Just for example, the same way you keep paper document in a physical file folder, your computer also use folders to organize digital files. Now I'm going to show you how to create a folder. The first thing you need to do is to right click on your desktop, ensure your cursor is staying on the middle any screen. So you're going to see new, come to new, and then you select the new, click folder. You can see you have various options. Folder should be your first option. Then once you click folder, you're going to type a name. The new folder too has already been highlighted for you. So all you need to do is to do what? Type a name for the folder. So I'm going to type computer skills for beginner. Why I'm doing this is because I also want you to do the same thing at the end of this video. Now you see that I'm done typing. Once you're done, click on enter on your keyboard. At this point, you should already know where enter is on your keyboard, and also you should be able to uh, understand what to do with the pad. Now, once you are done, the first practical I'm giving to you now is that what I just did, I want you to do the same. What is that? I want you to create a folder and name it anything. Just create a folder, name it with any name that you like. Now, this is the folder I just created. Let's see. Let's try and rename this folder. How do you do that? The first thing is bring your cursor on the folder that is this particular document. Once you bring your cursor to it, right click. Once you right click the folder, you're going to see what rename over here. Select rename. Can you see it has been highlighted for you? So you're going to type the new name. So for this, I'm going to type in practice just to see that I just renamed this. Now, once you rename, click on enter. It has been renamed. Can you see that? Please, I want you to also try that. Now we've established what the file is, what the folder is, how to name your folder, and also how to create the folder, name it, and also how to rename your folder. Now I want you to know how to save files. How do you save files? Now the last bit, know how to save files. How do you save files? Now I showed you how to open a Microsoft Word. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to come over here and do what? And search for Microsoft Word. So it's already here, Word 2016, but if it's not here, just type in I'm going to assume that it's not there. So once you start typing micro, you would see it brings up options of everything that you have that starts with micro. So all you need to do is just click on Microsoft Word, as you can see here. So I open the Microsoft Word up, and now I'll click on blank document. Now I want you to type a sentence, which is I am learning. I'm just going to type in I am learning. Feel free to use any sentence of your choice. And once you type in your sentence, the next thing is save the document inside the folder. So how do you save? In the last video, in the last lesson, I taught you some important functions of some keypad, some shortcut that we use in computer, and Control S is part of it. So now I'm going to click on Control S on my keyboard. That is save, right? So now what I'm doing is I'm just going to save it, or you save as anything you want to do. This is save as. Once you see save as, choose folders. So save on this PC. I'm saving on this PC, and then I'm going to do what? I'm going to click on save on desktop. On okay, we want to save on our new folder. So let's save on our new folder, which is what we're going to use this word. Learning document. And what document? Just click on save. So this has been saved, right? Now, in our last video, I taught you what Control C, Control V is. Control C is copying, Control V is pasting, and Control S is what you cut. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to move a document from one folder to another. And before then, let me show you how to do that. So I'm just going to minimize. I taught you that in the last lesson. Once you come here, you see minimize. So once you minimize, I saved that on a new folder. So you come to new folder too, and you say I am learning document. All you need to do is to do what? Cut. So you're going to cut this. Okay, it has been cut. Now let's paste it here. So once you come here, you right click, okay, and then you see paste. You can also do Ctrl V. So now can you see? Okay, so I made a mistake. The action can't be completed because the file is open. Now what I need to do here is what? You have to close the file. Yes, so cancel it. So what I'm going to do now is you go back to new folder to where we saved it. Just go back to this, and then you see new folder to copy it again. Or you can copy, you can cut anyone. If you are cutting, it means you're taking it away from new folder to entirely. So since I'm moving it from new folder to entirely, let me just paste it here so that it will have it saved in the practice folder. Now what I want you to do as your okay, let me confirm this if it's there. So as for you to know that it is there, what I did is double click to open the folder. Can you see it's here now? Yes, practice folder. This is the folder up here, and this is where you can search, right? So now practice folder, it has been moved. Now my practical for you is that make a document from one folder to another. Now for deleting and restoring files, let's move through that and let's be fast with it. Okay, for deleting and restoring files, what you need to do is press delete. So let's see, let's delete these files. Just press delete on your keypad. You will see, I think I explained it in lesson 2. Can you see? You can find it there. What I did was I pressed delete on my keypad, so it has been deleted. Now to open it, what we need to do is what? We're going to open recycle bin. I mean, to restore it, we're going to open recycle bin and restore the file. So let's go to recycle bin now. Recycle bin is here on my screen right here. So and if it's not here, just come over here to type and search. So what I'm doing is I'm going to open recycle bin. And once I open it, maximize your screen. So this is how to maximize it so that we'll see. And this time around, I'm going to go with the date. Yes, because today is, as at the time I recorded this video, is on the 4th, right? So I'm just going to look for 2026. Yes, 2026 4th. So, or better still, to avoid all of this stress, we can search. I think we use the word practice. So let me just look for practice. Let me search using. Okay, I am learning. Okay, can you say I am learning practice? So you say because it's under the folder since it was taking so much time and I still remember the name of the folder. So all I need to do is I'm just going to click on it. Right click too. Once you right click, you're going to see what restore. So can you see that restoring a folder file can be so easy if you can find your way around your laptop. Now, I want you to know that deleting a file on a laptop does not mean it is gone forever. It is not gone forever. You can still restore it. Okay. Now, let's talk about organizing your computer. How do you organize your computer? I want you to know that the best thing you need to do is to create separate folders for different purposes. You don't want to be looking for your WAEC result in your university uh, is it certificate or result? I don't know, there should be a way you keep your certificate, all the certificate that you've ever acquired, keep it in one folder. Your ID cards, keep it in separate folders. If it's going to be your project, let it also be in another folder. It just means that each folder serves different purposes. Another thing is please always give your files meaningful names. The same way I created a folder on, I use I am learning, just use meaningful names that will make you remember exactly what you use those folders for. Then avoid saving everything on the desktop. Backup important files using your Google Drive. Okay. Now, I want you to create this particular folder structure. That will be the practical place. Create this particular folder structure. So to back up your important files, you can use a flash drive, that your USB drive. All you need to do is to insert the flash drive into the laptop and then you open the folder containing the files. Select the files or folders, then right click and choose copy. Go to your flash drive and open your flash drive and paste the files, okay? Then another way is using an external hard drive. Just connect the external hard drive, copy and paste your important files into it. This is useful for storing large files like videos and pictures. And for cloud storage, you can do this. You can use Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, or Dropbox to actually back up your important files. And how do you do that? Just sign into any of your accounts, click upload, select your files or folders, and wait for the upload to finish. And one advantage of cloud storage is that you can access your files from another device if your laptop gets damaged or lost. And then uh, you can also email important documents to yourself. I'm sure everybody knows how to do that, but if you don't, you can drop a comment. How do you, so that I can put you through on how to do what? How to email important documents to yourself, or I include it in my next video. Now, those are the three ways. Those are the, okay, like 4 ways of how you can do what, how you can back up important files on your laptop. Now, today you've learned what files and folders are, how to create, save, copy, move, and organize those files. You see, these skills will help you keep your laptop neat, trust me. and even make it easier to find your work. Now, if you found this lesson helpful, I want you to like it. I want you to subscribe to my channel. And I also want you to share this video with someone that needs it. In our next lesson, I promise to explore the internet and learn how to browse safely and effectively with you. Okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next lesson. And until then, do ensure you practice and take care of yourself. All right, bye bye.